You a Star Wars fan? Because you'll be amazed at number one, that a lot of women might be into the shit that you're into, but you're so worried about her judging you that you don't give it half a chance. But also some of the things that you're not into, you'll be amazed at how women would want to get into it because they want to get closer to you.
A lot of times they say shit like, "Oh, I'm free on weekends," or "I'm usually free on Thursdays," or whatever the hell. So if it makes sense, then I schedule a date.
If she really liked you from the get-go, there would be no reward system you would have to look for to do anything for, right? Because it would automatically be there, And I like to do this in conversation sometimes. When you're speaking with somebody and you'll hear a girl say something like, "I'll never do this," or "I don't like this," or "I don't like that." And then you'll notice, you'll say, "Nah, I kind of like it. I like it when blah, blah." And she's like, well, yeah, when you say it like that, I like it, and it's just kind of like, yeah, you switched up awfully fast for somebody that just really said they don't like something. And so, there's always been clues out there for fellas to understand, like, yo, if they really like you, they will change their whole political party.
They're not giving her real instruction. They're not letting her know what it really is. And most dudes don't do it. Most dudes don't say what it is because they're afraid to hear no, or they're afraid to bring up sex too early and all of this and all of that. But the bottom line is this: either, again, and somebody said it, either she's feeling you or she's not. You understand? Either she's feeling you or she's not. We got to stop all this nonsense, man. Guys are too afraid to hear no, and it's like I'd rather hear no than to waste 2, 3, 4 dates and time spent, money spent, and all this other shit just to find out that you wasn't feeling me any damn way. You see what I'm saying? But so with me, first date is cool. If you don't want to do it on the first date, no problem. You could be on your period or whatever it is. There's a lot of things that could be off on the first date, right? It doesn't matter. But second date, you gotta know what it
is. For me, I like exclusive vagina to me. And that's because I don't want to catch nothing to have my later years messed up. And I like to stroke without no condom on. It feels great.
No.
So I like this.
So you like to be hugged by the sugar walls? You like to be hugged?
Yeah. I like that velvet, plush velvet. The smoothness. So,
but even then, Jay Roman, I hear you.
He don't get up for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So, and the reason is because he has to conserve his energy to do 3 full workouts a day up until his competition date. You understand? So when he's in season, he literally just works out as hard as he can. Then he sits on the couch and his wife brings him everything. The only thing she don't do is fucking piss for him, right? So what I'm saying is, it's one thing to have a wife that does it, because you said earlier, these were the words you used. You said a woman who says, "Oh, I rock with this dude, so I don't mind doing this." But see, it's a difference between a woman who doesn't mind and a woman who cheerfully wants to do it. Understand the position of a simp. Make sure you understand the position of a friend zone nigga. Make sure you understand that a man doesn't do anything for nothing. You understand? So run the game, be careful, and do what you got to do.
And that's right there, Jay Roman. And that's the problem. Your main chick should always be prioritized over all the new chicks. Right? The new chicks should not get preferential treatment. Right? So what would make it difficult for a lot of women is if you're giving girlfriend treatment to the new chick. Right? So this is why when you very first meet women, you have to establish boundaries and parameters where they got to earn everything. So that way, when the main chick is with you and she knows you're dealing with new women, she knows they have to go through the gauntlet too. They just don't get shit quicker. Like
Kerry K set in the blaze, sagging. Miles Cunham with the game so tight. J. Roman lit the torch, keeping it right. Manhood's the challenge, skill set to master. In a world moving fast, gotta move faster. Trap beat, pounding 808, shake the floor. Guided by the host, wisdom like law. Kerry K drops jewels, the crowd enthralled. Words cut deep, no need for brawls. Miles Cunningham, tactic sharp like a dagger. Navigates the game, makes the haters stagger. Journey to manhood, no easy feat. Lessons from the masters, words concrete. J. Roman with the keys, opens the door. Manhood's the path, got a crave for more. Manhood's the challenge, skill set to master. In a world moving fast, gotta move faster. Trap beat, pounding 808, shake the floor. Guided by the host, wisdom like law.
Bugging. I'm bugging.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yo, what's good, bro? How you feeling? How you doing this fine Saturday morning?
Man, doing good, man. Doing real good, man. Took a nice walk in the park, you know. Then I did some laps at the pool, you feel me? And then I had my weekly session with my nephews, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
that's what's up.
Family gets free coaching sessions.
Bro, I was having a conversation with one of my daughters. She just turned 18. She graduated from high school, about to go to college to be a veterinarian, going to HBCU. Shout out to her. Bro, we be having real conversations. And I want guys to understand, she just turned 18.
Mm-hmm.
She was telling me yesterday how, Dad, I don't respect none of these guys. and she was talking about, she was like, I like them, like they're cute and all that.
Yeah.
But she said, I can't learn nothing from these guys.
Yeah.
So she was literally saying, even at the age of 18, that if she was breaking down how she looks at certain guys who are 19, 20, and the guys that are actually doing something, that are out of their parents' crib and moving towards something, so I can learn something from him because I haven't achieved certain things yet.
Right.
So she's literally comparing. I want guys to understand, women, even at young, they're comparing guys and they're saying, I can learn something from him, and I can't learn nothing from him. Go ahead.
But Zag, it's your fault though, because you are her first example of a man, and you got the game. So of course she's gonna be seeking the game, and that means you did your job. Because if she wasn't seeking a nigga that could teach her something, then that means you wasn't there, Zag. You feel me?
Right, you're absolutely right. You absolutely right.
She's seeking that, it lets you know you did your job. But J. Roman in the building. Yes, sir.
What up?
Yeah, man.
Hey, it's a catch-20. It's a catch-22 though. It is. It's a catch-22. My sister grew up around all us, and she can just look through dudes and be like, he ain't about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, this one. And I realized, I had to tell her something. Hey, sis, you gotta fall for something. Like because some guys catch up, right? They don't, some guys catch up through experience. And I said, even her, she got to have these experiences so things can be, so she can, meet different dudes and understand different stuff. But she used to cut them up so easy. Like, oh, you're lying to me. Yeah, that's not true.
You lying?
Nah, no, you don't love me. You just saying that right now because you're trying to do this, and like, hey, you gotta fall for something.
What you said just now, and this is what guys don't understand about women. Not many women will call you out, but all women will notice your bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And what all women will start doing once they notice you're full of shit is treat you accordingly. So what happens, because the women aren't verbally calling these guys out, but her behavior is reflective of it, they're like, what the fuck is going on? And they're clueless as to why she's acting different or inconsistent.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get these phone lines popping. Hold Hold on 1 second.
Come on, yeah, I'm expecting some phone calls a day, man.
Yeah, man,
Let's
we
do
got to
this.
do this today, fellas. Real quick, shout out to Jilliana. She's been a member of the channel membership for 14 months and still rocking. Look. For anyone that's new to this channel or just passing through, we have a young woman as vile as I am. You know what I'm saying? The fact that a woman is here still supporting, that means there's something that we're talking about that registers with a woman, right? I need you guys to understand the significance of that. So the fact that you have women who do support us, we don't mind the women being here. Shout out to all y'all ladies, right? But guys, y'all need to take heed of that. The fact that there's women here, that means that what we're saying, there's validity to it.
Yep.
Because if it wasn't, she'll be in the chat. She's full of shit. These motherfuckers don't know what they talk about.
Exactly.
But anyway, so before we get into the show, though, never let a woman feel.
New picture there, Giuliano. I see there's a new picture there.
Yeah, with the horse.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's a brown
horse.
It's a melanated horse. I just want to point that out.
Let's be clear. That's a nice masterpiece by ChatGPT. She don't own no damn horse.
Oh, okay. I know. I'm talking to you.
Hey, no shade, Giuliana, but look, shit. The woman in my family, god damn, ChatGPT is the new best friend. Like fuck Photoshop and fuck filters. Everything, every new picture goes through ChatGPT today. So fuck that.
See, I can't. Wow. See, that's why right there, gentlemen. This is why you can't be telling women they're so beautiful and all of this, because them pictures, they move things out the way, and they so when you see them in person in that light, real quick, I got a real quick story. I got to tell this story. I'm sorry, because when the light hit them right, it fuck everything up. When I was in high school, right, we were at this mall. We were in an arcade, and there was two chicks who walked in, and it was can't really see this bitch. I like the shape of her body, but I can't really see her right. So I walked her out of the arcade into the light, and nigga, when we hit that light, bruh, the way I backed up, nigga, you were like, what's wrong? Like, bro, I couldn't hide my dissatisfaction, bro.
That's crazy.
The first time I've like, you kind of look up and be like, what? You guys do this deceiving stuff? Yeah. Right? I never forget my girlfriend at the time had a hair appointment. And so she was at the hair appointment shop, and I was doing something different. I got done early, so I came up there waiting on her, and there was this Cosmo article, right? And I'm just flipping through it, and in this magazine, they had a diagram of what size hat to wear with brim to hide a certain amount of your face.
Oh wow. Oh,
God, and the style of hat you should wear that still makes it still fashionable, but it is designed to hide, and the sunglasses and all this. And I'm reading this disgusted. My face is like, what is this? But yeah. Deception is real.
You gotta look at him like this.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
That's bro. And that's the real quick. I don't want to say too much on that, but I do want to say this about that makeup shit. It should enhance. It should not alter. A woman should not be altered by makeup. It should enhance, meaning when she take off the makeup, you can be like, yeah, that's still you. It just enhanced it. I can see that it just highlighted some things. But when she take that makeup off and like, who are you? And what did you do with the woman I met 24 hours ago? Right?
Yeah. Like you damn near whip out the shotgun. Like, hey, how'd you get in my house? Right. Who the fuck? Hey, what's going on?
Can't do that.
All these women were getting on what's that girl on Instagram, man? Giuliano or what's the one that be talking about the ladies, and all the women were kind of getting on her about the makeup.
She took her makeup off live on air. I can't remember her name. I can't.
Hey.
Oh. Yeah,
she took her makeup off live on air, and it looked younger. She looked younger and better. I was like, why are you wearing makeup,
bro? And shout out to the ones that really don't need it, bro. Like, shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Because truthfully, a lot of that shit is a lack of hygiene, not drinking enough water, and getting enough sleep. That's a lot of it right there. Because a lot of these females love to fucking stay up late and run the town ragged. And I'm not even talking about doing a bunch of fucking. I'm just talking about not taking care of yourself on some regular shit. Like, get enough sleep, drink some fucking water, and live a stress-free life, bitch. Like, what are you doing out here?
And,
you know what I'm saying?
Watch what you put on your face.
Yeah.
And shout out to Masculine Identity, because I know you got the healthy products. And that's real shit, though.
That's a fact.
Because what happens, and this is for men too, there's certain things you put on your face that clog the fuck up out of your pores and shit.
Yeah.
And your shit looks fucked up.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
She took that makeup off on live. And was doing it forcefully too. Like, she was really washing the face.
Getting all that shit off.
Getting the corners and everything. And I said,
you couldn't even tell. Maybe like, you look the same, bitch.
No, honestly,
it's natural. Yeah.
Honestly, I thought she looked better. I ain't gonna lie. She looked younger and she looked better. So, I was like, okay.
No, when I say you look the same, what I mean is her attractiveness is natural. It's genetics. And this is what guys got to understand. This is why you can't really be sweating women who are naturally beautiful. Nigga, her parents and her grandparents and everybody before that gave her that. Then she just woke up like that. So you can't really trip on how a bitch look, especially when it's natural. And if it's surgical, she gets no props. You get no props. Not for me, you don't. Like, you get. I don't count that.
I got it right here. If you gonna put me up.
Yeah.
Conversation.
Okay.
I've seen you wake up and go to the bathroom and do your routine, and then you put your makeup on, and you don't even have to be doing anything that day. You could just go to the store, but you have a face full of makeup on. What is up with the always having to wear makeup every regular day?
Well, I feel like if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. I enjoy makeup. Like, I love makeup. Now, that being said, I'm definitely a transformer.
You're not.
Of Transformers.
Your face is the same.
I am Optimus Prime.
No, you're not.
You know what it is? Honestly, it's my dark circles. That's like my biggest.
You know what it is, really? I'm going to tell you what it is. No woman. Let me tell you something. Guys, listen to what I'm saying. And women, please understand that it's because I love y'all why I'm saying this. None of y'all are not built to not be susceptible to the devil. You are built to be susceptible to the devil. The reason why is so you can seek a man in God. Okay, seek a man so we can procreate. That is the real reason. I need y'all to understand that every woman has the devil of insecurity on her back.
Okay, right there, Miles. And before you play it, and she said it. She said, because of the dark circles under my eyes. When I was having a conversation, with my daughter, and but anyone that saw my Instagram joint where I had my daughter, you know what I'm saying? Very light complected biracial young woman. And I was talking to her about that. And I told her, I said, and she's very, very confident in who she is and all that other shit. But I told her, I said, but you're a woman. You go through bouts of insecurities. You might not feel insecure every day, but there are certain things where you don't feel very secure. And I don't believe she's an insecure woman. Real quick, I don't believe she's an insecure woman, but she said it. I have things under my eyes that I don't like. I'm a little insecure about it, so I wear makeup to cover that shit up so I feel better. Go ahead, Jay.
Exactly. Wait,
no. I'm laughing at one of the comments, OG.
Let me get back to the video, guys, because y'all need to wait for the impact of me playing the video. Please, let me get back.
Circles under my eyes. I hate that for me.
So, can you take the makeup off?
I'm just gonna go wash my face and come back.
I need you to.
So the producer on the side is a nigga who's a producer threw the fucking wet naps at her.
Yeah.
I like the fact that he threw it. I like the fact that he threw it and didn't hand it to her.
Face of makeup. I want to know in the comments, guys, should I wipe my face and do? Wow, someone said yes, and do this whole episode makeup free. Catalia said, "Do it, girl." Somebody said, "Let's see." Somebody said, we are going to say yes.
Go ahead and wipe that makeup off.
Look how heavy the insecurity is that she got to check with the chat first. You see what I'm saying?
Do it. Right.
I'm taking off everything.
Taking off everything.
Look, what black marks under your eyes?
I don't have no highlighter anymore. Oh, face ain't bright anymore.
All fucking insecurity.
Somebody said, "Why are you doing this?" Because they keep saying that Sarah can't be seen without makeup. Thank you. Somebody said no difference. You see what I'm saying?
God. I ain't done yet.
Look, you look exactly the same.
Okay, so just so you guys can like actually see, there's no more brown on here.
Look at that shit.
Isn't that?
Look at
that. What I do actually love about this is I am on a skincare journey, and right now I feel very beautiful.
Yeah, she looked a lot younger.
Makeup blocks my radiance.
Somebody said you do look the same. LOL. Exactly. She looks exactly the same.
My nigga, she one of them chicks that all she really need is lip gloss. That's all she really need.
Yep.
Miles.
That's
some real shit.
Some baby oil and some lip gloss.
I use that word loosely. I use that word loosely when I say need. She really don't need it. But all she needs is all she could use is some of my shea butter and some damn lip gloss, and she's good.
There you go.
That's it.
Yep.
Eyelashes.
No, just lip gloss. Look at the lip gloss.
Let's have a very
that's a good looking chick right there. That's a good looking chick right there. And I'm telling you, all that makeup shit, all that shit is insecurity, guys. That's all that shit is. That's the devil.
And let me say this.
Hey, OG, like, come on.
What are you saying?
No, he said she look average at best. Like, come on, dog.
Stop it, bro. Go ahead and give women their props, guys. It's so.
Yeah. Oh, he
come on, Zach.
You can appreciate it, but don't admire it.
Right. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
all right,
you ain't got to jump over the moon for it or nothing like that. But you know, hey,
especially if she got dressed for you. Though,
right?
Because when you guys meet a woman out and about and she don't know you, nigga, she didn't get dressed for you. She didn't style her hair like that for you. But if you guys set up a date and you tell her, you know, that, hey, throw on something black and form fitting, and she do that, she did it with you in mind. Nigga, compliment that.
I mean, you can recognize good DNA. Like, hey, man,
yeah.
You put together cool, you know.
Yeah, but also let me say this on a deeper level. And I also had a conversation with my daughter about this. Because women go through bouts of insecurity like they do, the last thing they want is a man who's more insecure than them. They can't stand that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They can't stand that. And what and this is what something she shared with me as well. She's like, I need a man that's more secure than me so my emotions can be regulated. There's going to be times when I want validation. How can I get that from a motherfucker who's seeking validation like me? I might as well date myself. And this is what she said. I might as well date myself or another girl, Dad. But
Zach,
date another girl. I'm
gonna say this too, though, Zach. That's a woman that's aware, right, of the feelings and stuff and the thoughts that she's having.
Yep.
Sometimes they'll date a guy that is very secure, but they will try to make him insecure about himself. They will pick at that to make him insecure to the point now where the dude, that confidence that he had when he first walked in ain't there no more like it used to be.
You know why, Jay? See, and that's the double-edged sword with women. If you're insecure, they're going to treat you accordingly. If you're too confident, they're going to seek to knock you down a peg because your confidence makes them feel even more insecure than they already do.
Right.
Real shit, man. Guys, remember
did they do that?
Phone lines are open 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300.
And guys, if you have a question, put your questions in the chat. Put a Q in the chat, rather, followed by your question. Put a Q in the chat, followed by your question. Also, as Miles stated, the call-in line is open. Look, for real, we're about 30 minutes in. We don't get them questions and some phone calls. We're going to give y'all until about noon, another 30 minutes. And, we can, some shit I can be doing. You know what I'm saying? So, but before we get into that, I don't think we got a chance to do this. Miles, you got anything you promoting on your side, bro?
Oh yeah, always, man. Make sure you guys go to Cunningham Elements and get your soap, get your cologne. Let me see if I get that. Yeah, get that focus, man. Get your soap. We got lavender, we have rose, we have the lemon mint, the famous lemon mint, as well as the masculine identity natural luxury soap. Make sure y'all get that. And stay tuned because shea butter season is around the corner, and I'm gonna get y'all hooked up, man. So stay tuned for shea butter season, and and also get your masculine identity eau de parfum. And look out for Mr. Lucario. He is going live at 5 today, so make sure y'all check his show out. And as well, go to Shop Lucario, LOCARIO.com to make sure you get your online dating consultation featuring Mr. Lucario and April MC. So you get in both perspectives, the male and the female perspective. They'll help you with your picture, your bio, your swiping strategy, your texting strategy, and everything else you need to know about online dating. Make sure you go to shoplucario.com. And yeah, man, masculineidentity.com as well to get all your products and coaching. Appreciate y'all.
There you go. Let me say this real quick about the impact that I believe, in my honest opinion, that April has with Lucario. When you get her perspective on how she views attraction, how she, and this is one of the issues that a lot of guys have is guys they're like horses with blinders on. They only see attraction through the male's lens. You have to be able to see attraction through a woman's lens as well. You have to see that. Okay. And in order for you to truly understand how women move, you have to understand that how they view attraction is not the same way we view it, or how they are attracted to us is not necessarily the same way we are attracted to them. With women, it's layered. When it comes to dealing with men, it's layered. And the reason why it's layered is because men are so valuable, and this is just the truth, right? Access to a man, especially a man who has game, is so valuable. There are so many different benefits she can have. Like she can literally pick one, right? There's so many different benefits. So because of that, there's so many different ways a woman can be attracted to a man. Because of that, how they are attracted to a man is much different than how we are attracted to them. Case in point. This is just an example. For many of you guys, if you walked into a grocery store, you might see 5 chicks, you would automatically say, I'll hit that. You might say that. Women, they're not going to see 5 dudes and say he can get it that quick.
Right.
It's not going to happen. Now, they might see 5 dudes, they say, oh, he's cute, he's handsome, but they're not going to see 5 dudes in that close of a span at a grocery store more often than not, where they're going to be sexually attracted to them, all of them now, right? And that's because how they are attracted to us. I mean, there are similarities, but there are layers. It's different.
Yeah.
Bro, the numbers on the screen, bro. If you're watching, the numbers on the screen, guys. Come on now.
All right.
Come on now. So again, shout out to Lucario and April. You have to be able to understand how women view us.
What's the number? Somebody said, what's the number?
Yeah,
it's 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300. We got $5 for a question, 10 for stories, guys. And guys, you could always just send in Cash App or what's the other word for this shit on YouTube?
Super chat.
You could always send in the Cash App or Super Chat or just to support the show as well. If you don't want to call in, but you want to support the show. Because like Zach said, we could be doing anything else with our Saturday, but we're here talking about these topics and answering these questions for y'all. So if y'all want to show some support, please do.
And speaking of that, y'all are here too. Y'all could be doing anything else with your time as well. So since you're here, you might as well make the most of it and get the most out of it.
Facts.
Right. And that call in and ask questions. So that way we can get deeper with this shit. We will stay on the surface and just talk about it. But if we want to get a little bit deeper with shit, call in with your questions and we'll see what's popping with that. But we do have some questions. So we'll just go ahead and get to that. One of the day ones, the homie Joe Blast, So if you're super confident, yeah, shout out to Joe Blaz. Shout out to Joe Blaz and shit. So if you're super confident and your girl tries to chip at your armor, is there a way around that, or do I got to charge her? Well, first and foremost, women are going to know. This is what guys got to understand. Women are very observant, consciously and subconsciously. So it doesn't take women long when they're around you to understand what buttons to push with you, right? Whether you're egotistical, whether you're too prideful, whether you're insecure, whether you have low self-esteem, they'll see how to get at you. So when you say chip at your armor, a woman can only chip at the armor of a guy who's posing as confident, but he's really not. So an example might be a guy who, let's say he's, brolic, Joe Blaz, brolic. He got some money, he got his shit straight. So the outward appearance is he's super confident and he talks a good one. But she knows he be double texting, he be sweating her and shit about where she at. So she knows that there's already a chip in his armor, or a chink in it. She already knows that. So her chipping at it is basically her trying to get him to let that facade go, nigga, because you ain't him. Because if she really thought you were him, she wouldn't do that. Y'all got it.
And I think sometimes guys have to understand that not everything is malicious. Some of it is just the instinct of women that have them do different stuff, right? And it's not malicious. It's not something that they're not all plotting and planning. Like, today, I'm gonna make my man seem weak. No, it's just the essence of them going the way they go about stuff.
Right.
I don't care if it's, and this is why it's so important for you to define your own manhood before start dealing with somebody else, to have that define your own identity, even if it's something good.
Right. And keep that question for Joe Blaz. I would like to get back to that once we're done with the call. So we got 352. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. 352, name, age, city, and where did you send your support?
Hey, Miles. My name is V. I'm calling from Georgia. I sent the support to J. Roman.
Okay, perfect. All right, J. Roman, you got indication of that?
Yeah, but let me double check that. But
right,
go ahead.
While you're checking, go ahead, caller. How old did you say you were again?
I'm 33.
33. Okay, go ahead with your question there, buddy.
It wasn't a question. It was just a story. Because I feel like I had called in and stuff, so I just felt the need to call in and just show my appreciation to you all, K Zaggin, J. Roman. Me and J. Roman have been he's been showing me a lot of things and teaching me a lot of things, and I see it day by day. And there's stuff that I still need to work on to get better. But I just want to give my shout out to him.
Okay.
And of course you all, because I like this show on Saturdays and stuff. My story is, I noticed everything that the Game Kings is against. If you notice, the world try to do the complete opposite. So I just got a story about this AI. So I be strolling on social media, man, and all I see is AI females, and I be so confused, if it's real or if it's not. We talk about, not simping and all the stuff that what men's supposed to do. It was an AI video where it seemed like they was enforcing it. They had the AI dude, he was crying and everything and trying to make it seem like it's okay to do that. And I'm like, man, it's just crazy. Because the thing is, man, what you all doing is, what I'm saying is, what you all doing is good, man, to continue to hit the streets and stuff, because AI is really, people don't understand how real and how serious AI is. We may think AI is just some robots and stuff, and that it ain't really nothing, just some fake people. But if it get a hold to the wrong generation, the wrong group of individuals, especially in this case, as we talk about young men, I'm telling you, dog, it's gonna really destroy. It's gonna really destroy the whole population. But I'm a millennial, even during my time, teenage years, the other OGs, the OGs from Gen X generations or whatever, they always used to try to, knock the millennials, y'all this, but hey, we had our own little way of doing things, but now how I see it, dog, it's just different. But I just want to say, man, I appreciate what y'all do for the game and stuff, and y'all continue to spit that fire and stuff. And once again, Jay Roman, I appreciate you, man, for taking the time to, to teach me everything that I know now and that I'm continuing to learn.
No doubt, man. You know what? I look at AI like entertainment. Like I look at all TV shows, and I'll definitely teach my children and people around me like it's a movie, it's entertainment. And the person who taught me that was my grandfather. I never forget, as I was memorizing, I forget whose song it was. It was a rap song. I had all the words down. I'm bopping. That song's making me feel a certain way, and I'm mimicking everything. And he, one day he took me and was like, yo, he get on stage and he dance and perform for you. Like, this is somebody that's doing a service and an act for you, for your entertainment. It's not a way of life. It's not something you have to emulate. It's nothing like that. It's just entertainment. So, you watch sports, it's entertainment. You look at a movie, it's entertainment. It's entertainment. So if I have AI saying a message or something that I don't agree with, I don't care if it's AI. I don't care how good she looks. And that's the thing.
Right.
Yes, AI looks good. There's sometimes, one time I was flicking on Instagram, and this is before I knew about AI too much. And I looked and I was like, dang, man, this shit kind of bad. Very, very, like,
yeah.
Like,
Almost perfect.
Like man, had little freckles I like and everything. I was like, God, look at this.
The AI bitches got stretch marks and cellulite like crazy, bro. Trust me.
Exactly.
Yeah. But then again, I looked and I was like, oh, yeah, she kind of bad. All right, anyway. Whoop. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter if it was real or fake, because that we ain't gonna be into women like that just because of the outer shell of them. Yeah, it looks good, but what does that do for me? It don't do nothing for me.
Two things that, and I want guys to think about. One, Jay Roman, you said some real shit about what your grandfather, right?
Yeah,
put it to the side, right? When he
Do you want me to repeat it, or are you?
No. He's on the. He's on the.
I'm just riding the wave of what you said.
No, do you know that you're glitching, Zach, a little bit?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. Hold on a second. All right.
Am I still glitching?
You're good right now, but for a second ago, you had totally froze.
Skynet on the horizon. That's hilarious.
Yeah, let me say this before something else happens.
Oh man, he's still glitching.
He said, "Let me say this before something else happens." Just crazy. Oh man, come on, man. Come on, Zach.
Yeah. So as soon as Zach hop on, I'm gonna just stop. So just let y'all know.
Right.
So I'm gonna just stop so he can just get his point of view and his thought out. But yeah, that was one of the biggest things my grandfather taught me. One of the big things my grandfather taught me, not the only thing, but we got to start taking and teaching our children and people around us. We got to start taking entertainment as just what it is, just entertainment. It's nothing to emulate. It's not a formal life. It's not something that, to set your dialogue. I mean, to set your barometer on. This is, you should be off of yourself and your own, what you're trying to be and what type of man you're trying to be. Right. So, AI is nothing to me. I don't care about it. Like, people be like, oh, I know it's putting actors out of work, because normally an actor would do that commercial, but now AI is doing the commercials. So,
man. But yeah, man, I find that very, very interesting. I'm like, I'll be damn. And because and the thing is, it's like, you got to also look at like the like y'all say, the aura and all that shit be on point. You be confused. I'm like, is it real? Then you see it say Sora up top, or it'd be like Chat GBT and Gemini. I'd be like, oh shit, oh hell. And then if you scroll down, it'll say AI on it. I'd be like, yeah, this not real. So, but I just find that interesting, man. I just say, I had to call in. And plus, I wanted to call in too, man. It's been a little minute, so. But I appreciate everything y'all do, man.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you, and thanks for calling in, supporting, and thanks for calling in and supporting the show. We appreciate it.
All right, yeah.
All right, take it easy, brother. All right. And shout out to Jerome. He sent in 20 for free calls or stories. So shout out to Jerome. We have 4 free calls or 2 stories, guys. But ultimately, we got 4 free calls. So go ahead and call in, guys. We got 4 free calls. So you ain't got no excuses now. All of y'all that's writing all these complicated questions in the chat, just go ahead and call in. We got 4 free calls. And the number again is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300.
While Zag is getting his stuff correct.
Hey, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you.
We hear you.
Zach, you got anybody over there with you at the house? Anybody on like 6 other devices that might be fucking up the signal?
No. What it is? I gotta come back in. I just saw that my Chrome is out of date. It didn't update by itself, so I got to do that right now.
Oh, okay. All right.
So if y'all just hold it down for a second, let me come back out and update the Chrome and come back in.
All right.
Well, I want to finish my one thought real quick, and then I know you mentioned that you wanted to say something about
Joe Blast's question. Yeah,
Joe Blast's question. But I was just saying, you really got to make sure, coin from you about your own identity, because even ladies will use what you do that is good and try to make it insecurity.
Yes.
Like, I know all you worry about is being a good father. You know what I'm saying? Like what's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, just, or use your manhood, like, hey, this is what you take care of. How come you didn't take care of this? So even if it's something good that you do, you just got to understand that the person you are is always going to be on attack, and that's not just from women.
Right.
Now, everybody know 1950, my cousin, right? He don't drink. But everybody's always trying to get him to drink when he was younger. For what reason?
Right.
For what reason? The alcohol, he drinking alcohol ain't gonna get them drunk. So what's the reason for them trying to get him to do that?
Right.
Just to move him off the square to say, hey man, you did drink something.
Right. We hold on. We got a call. 347. You're online with the Manhood is a Skill Set show. Name, age, city. Are you taking a free call?
Yes, taking a free call.
Okay, name, age, city. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Logan. I'm 25, and I'm in New York City, the Bronx.
Okay, cool.
How you doing?
All right. Doing good, man. 25. Okay, what's your question there, buddy?
So my question is, should a woman, I know you guys say the man leads, of course, but should a woman do everything I ask? Meaning,
okay, hold on. Here's what I'd like you to do for me, right? Please. I need you to think of your question again, and I need you to rephrase it and start it with should I? How should I? Why should I? When should I? Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you asking the question about and for a woman, that's your first mistake. So you need to rethink the question and say, what should I? How should I? When should I? You understand what I'm saying? Why should I? Yeah. So you need to rephrase the question on what you need to do.
Wow, you just hit me with goosebumps.
Exactly. That's why you guys come to us, because we're the ones that's going to really tell you it straight from the beginning. See, and a lot of people will love to like jump down our throats and be like, damn, the guy couldn't even get his question out. Why did you interrupt him? Why do you guys? Exactly. It's not about that. It's about setting your mind straight from the beginning, because if I let you go down that road of trying to ask me why should a woman do this and all that, you already got it wrong. You understand?
I got you.
All right. So go ahead.
So why should I, because I'm trying to go with the way you rephrased it. Why should I let a woman pick the places we go? I'm not talking about first dates, second dates. I'm talking about like you're seeing a woman for a couple months, 5 months, whatever it is. And let's say, hey, we're going to McDonald's. And she's like, I'm not in the mood for McDonald's. Could we get KFC? Should I charge her just for having a different opinion and wanting to go somewhere else than what I picked? Is it always about me? Is she never supposed to have a place to pick? Is it always my way or the highway? Hey, we're going here, and here.
Okay.
You don't have it. So it's what we do. Or like, I'll give you another example. Let's say it's movie night and I want to see Ghost Rider and she wants to watch, I don't know, Moana or something.
Right.
Is it always my decision? Is there any part of her that's like, okay, this ain't 50-50?
Right. Okay.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get it. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of this thing that was developed by a good friend of mine? His name is Mr. Lucario. Have you ever heard of the thing he calls the vetting process?
I have. I've even watched your video on it as well.
Okay, what do you know about it? What do you know about the timeline of the vetting process?
It's from 12 to 18 months. I'm pretty sure that you're vetting a woman.
Okay, at least. Okay. So what have you given this woman? Have you trained or vetted this woman for 12 to 18 months yet?
It has not been 12 to 18 months. No.
Okay, so if you understand that, then why are you asking this question and it hasn't been 12 to 18 months yet?
Good question. I'm just trying to get more and more insight onto what I could be doing or should be looking for while in this vetting process. Because my question was, should it always just be my way? Does she have a say in what we do at all? Or is it just always me? I'm picking everything that needs to happen going forward.
All right. So okay. Did you ever go to shoplucario.com and purchase How to Master the Vetting Process?
No, mister. I'm sorry.
Do you plan to?
Sorry, Miles.
Do you plan to?
When I come up with the money, I do. How much is it monthly?
I want you to understand what's going on, though. I want you to understand that you have real need for the answers to this question, but you're unwilling to make the full investment, and you're also calling in on a free call. I just want to point that out to you so you understand. I just need you to understand your position and your mindset in reference to the issues that you're having in your own life. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Now, here's what I'll say to you. What do you really want? Do you want to give her the authority? Do you want to give her the responsibility of choosing things as far as the activities of what y'all do at this early stage? Is that what you want?
I don't mind if it's some things, as long as it doesn't ruin.
You don't. No. Call it. See, once again, your mindset is not aligned with my question. My question was, what do you want? I didn't ask you, what do you mind or not mind?
I want to make all the decisions.
So you have your answer, sir.
There you go. Thank you, Miles. Holy shit.
But okay.
You enter my brain and you just tell me like it is. I'm just like, fuck. And thank you to the guys also on the panel.
Hold on. Wait, caller. Jay Roman has something to impart as well.
So Miles had you reframe the question so you could learn and put it in an application form, right? Because when it's just not vague to the win and it's more directed to you, then you have to make changes in doing something and recognize the answer is for you to change. What is happening is because you haven't fully invested into the vetting process, you are now getting doubt. You're doubting the vetting process because you're like, well, what's wrong with her? Because pretty much you're asking, what's wrong with her picking some things? What's wrong with me going with what she wants? What's wrong with this? And honestly, there's nothing wrong with that when you take full responsibility for your leadership role and she's underneath that. Because now you're delegating things. Now you're saying, hey, we've vetted you to this position, right? And so you ain't going to do this during the vetting process because she hasn't worked to that position yet. But when she's in that position and you say, hey, I want to go to the movies. I don't mind watching any type of movie. What movie do you want to watch? It was still your decision to go to the movies, to go watch. You just let her know, hey, it's your turn to pick a movie.
Got you. That was more or less my question is like the right thing to do. Is right. The right thing to do.
But you're trying to do it too soon because you're in the vetting process and instead of establishing how the tone of the relationship and what you're doing, you're trying to cut to it because now you're doubting this vetting process.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And caller, what has inspired this I don't mind attitude. Has she been complaining? Has she been requesting to have more authority in making choices in the things that you do?
Not at all. She's been very
so
good. Actually, I'll tell you guys a story.
So no. You don't need to tell me no story, because you just said I want to be the one to make all the decisions. So what inspired you to question yourself?
Yeah,
because you want to make all the decisions. So what inspired you to even question yourself in the first place and call in?
Yeah, what makes you feel insecure about your
I want to know what's the right thing to do. When I listen to you guys, I'm thinking like, okay, well, is my mind correct? Because sometimes
caller, stop, caller, no. You asked the question. What's the right thing to do? The right thing to do is based on your identity and what you want. That's the right thing to do. Whatever it is you want is the right thing to do.
So are you saying, caller, that you are uncomfortable with your own choices, or you don't trust yourself?
I do trust myself, but I always like to get more insight from you guys to know, so I don't mess shit up.
No, you don't trust yourself.
Hold on. Please explain to me, when you say mess shit up, what does that mean?
So like,
no, caller. Instead of just saying nonsense words, just pause, take a breath, and answer my question directly. So don't with the basically, don't say none of those fucking words. Just say exactly what the answer to the question is. Take your time. We'll wait.
Okay, repeat the question.
Exactly what do you mean when you say mess shit up? You said, I want to make sure I'm doing this and that right so I don't mess shit up. What does mess shit up mean?
I don't lose the lead. I don't lose my masculine identity.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta
wait. Stop. Hold on. You don't lose what?
The lead or the control or her being involved with me.
Okay, no. You if you were truly concerned with maintaining your leadership, then wouldn't that mean complete confidence and trust in your own decisions?
Correct.
So what you're truly saying is the real one is the third one that you just said. You're afraid of losing her involvement with you, meaning you're afraid of losing your bitch. Can we be honest?
Sure. Okay.
Okay, that's all it is. You're afraid of losing your bitch. Don't think that you're special. Most men are afraid of losing their bitch, and I can understand that.
Right. I don't want to feel that. Like okay, but I speak to enough women on dating apps all the time. It's just this one's been around for a while, for like 4 or 5 months.
And that's great.
I don't want to fuck.
That's not a while. 4 or 5 months is not a while.
So. Let me put this in some perspective, right? I'm gonna put this in perspective, and Lucario is so right with the 12 minimum
18 months
process. Okay, now a lot of you guys hear that, and what you hear is establishing dominance of the relationship. But it is not establishing dominance of the relationship, because that person is there by choice.
Facts.
There is no dominance over the person that chooses to be there. The dominance is of your discipline of who you are.
Facts.
Can you maintain your manhood the way you want it to be with this person around you that you are allowing to be the closest to you? The closest to you that will bring the most insecurities, that will bring the most issues. Can you maintain the dominance of your discipline?
Right.
And it also gives her the time period to build the trust in the decisions that you make.
Exactly.
Let me jump in here. Let me jump in here for something else happen. Let me jump in here. Let me jump in here for something else happen.
Let me finish though. Let me go ahead, Zach. You've been zagging, so go ahead. Go ahead. But I ain't finished with it though.
Finish up.
Okay. So a lot of people think that, I'm exerting dominance of. No, you're teaching her through the vetting process to trust you entirely. But yet you stop halfway through and say, "Don't trust me. I'm going to turn around and turn to you for decisions now." So you didn't train her to trust you. You didn't train her to have faith in the decisions that you make.
No, I disagree. I don't think the vetting process is to train her to trust you. That's not because here's the thing, and this is what guys have to understand about the woman. It's the woman's job
to observe you and evaluate you the way she needs to. You need not concern yourself with how she does that part. Right? Now, the byproduct, J. Roman.
Wait, sorry. Repeat that. I don't need to be concerned with what?
You need not concern yourself with how the woman observes you and evaluates you. That's not your job. That's not your problem.
Okay, if I'm saying, okay, I hear what you're saying. So yeah, go ahead, Zach.
Let me say this. Go ahead, Zach. Let me get this shit out. Okay, and it goes to the title. Never let a woman feel entitled to you. Access must be earned. So, caller, if a woman's spot isn't guaranteed in your life, never think that your spot is guaranteed either. A woman can bounce at any given moment. See, you're talking about what can I do to guarantee that she stays. There is nothing you can do. Now, the more consistent you are, that's gonna increase the likelihood that she doesn't want to go.
The more consistent. What do you mean? Just in who I am?
Yeah.
Everything.
The more trust and confidence you have in your own decisions. You see, like how you are making these decisions, but you called in because you're trying to quote unquote make sure. If you're calling in to quote unquote make sure, that means you're not 100% sure. And that's a lack of consistency in the trust that you have in your own decision making. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I can swear we saying the same thing, Zach. I'm trying to see the difference between how you saying it and how I'm saying it. And maybe I'm not hearing it, but
no. We are saying the same thing because a woman does have to trust you. It's just we're coming at it from two different angles. 9 + 1 and 5 + 5 all equal 10. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, because I'm just saying, like, a lot of the times these guys look at it as they're trying to insert a certain dominance over somebody that's choosing to be there. Like
exactly.
It's a forced thing. It's not a forced thing. You're doing a vetting process so she can learn you and understand you, because you have to maintain that you throughout the whole course of whatever relationship you have. And a lot of times these guys lie to themselves, acting like if this is just going to be a quick thing when really they want girlfriends and wives.
Well, caller, this is what's going to happen to you and to a lot of you guys. You know, when we talk about consistency, am I glitching?
No, you good.
No, you good.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, cool. So
I can hear you.
Okay, so when we talk about vetting women and consistency, right, you can also throw in there maintaining the momentum of attraction. Okay, attraction doesn't stay, builds over time. In order for you guys to have a healthy union or relationship with a woman, the attraction must build. There must be an investment on both sides. What's going to happen?
Damn,
oh, you're breaking up.
He's
Hello?
glitching now. He's glitching now.
Man, you was gaining momentum. You had me listening. Go on, man.
Zach, bro, you
I was listening
like,
to
you
him.
gotta, whatever you said, you got to repeat that, bro, because you glitched. We missed. You dropped out for a minute.
Okay, can you hear me, man?
Yeah, go ahead.
No. So again, we're talking about maintaining the momentum of attraction.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Attraction has to grow, right? If it stays stagnant, there's no growth. So part of that is you just being consistent. So if a woman is making a free will choice to be there, she sees the value there.
Mm-hmm.
All you got to do is maintain that value.
Yep.
Y'all got it.
All right. Jay, what else you got? And keep in mind, this is a free call, so we can't give all our resources to this cat. Because he don't even want to go by the fucking how to master the vetting process video. You understand? So we can't do too much for this.
Nah, I agree. I agree with you on that one, Miles. Like, you got to invest in yourself, because a lot of times you guys are playing for keeps.
Yeah,
you pretend like these girls that you guys are interacting with and you're making these phone calls with aren't nothing. Oh, she's only 4 months, and you were talking about, oh man, she's been around the longest. Like 4 months ain't a long time.
Yeah.
So just your guys' investment, if you're trying to have a relationship, you alone should really call about the vetting process and dive deep into it and really study it like a course.
Exactly.
Because you guys let these women get real close to y'all but have no plan. Right. And that's going to backfire every time.
So caller, check this out. I just want you to notice. I want you to notice one thing, which is why you really need to understand how to master the vetting process. You've been with this girl for how many months?
4 to 5.
Okay, so you've been with this girl for about 4 months, and look at you already questioning yourself. Just sit with that for a minute. All right, take it easy. All right.
There you go.
All right. So hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can answer this. All right. 248. Can you hear me?
Shout out to Steve the Dean in the building. Shout out to
shout out to Steve the Dean in the building. 248. Can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. All right, go ahead. So name, age, city, and are you taking a free call?
My name is Mike. I'm 28 from Michigan.
Okay.
Hey, yes, could I please get a free call?
Sure. All right. So we got 2 free calls left, guys.
We got 3. Somebody else just donated.
Somebody else has donated. Okay. Is it really that bad? Like y'all niggas really don't got $5? Y'all really gotta wait till somebody donate free calls to call in?
Yeah,
really?
That's kind of
golly. And look at wait, hold on. Look at how important these questions are for y'all niggas. And y'all can't just give $5 and then call in. Wow. Anyway, 248. Go ahead, man. How old are you again?
28.
Let me ask you, man, you really ain't got $5 to support the show and get your questions answered yourself?
I do. I just don't have cash yet.
Oh, okay. That's great. All right. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead with your question.
I'll keep it short. In part, I just wanted to know, how do you go about, because I want to have kids and a family. So how do you go about setting up a non-monogamous marriage?
How do you go about setting up a non-monogamous marriage?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Kizak.
No, real quick. Am I glitching before I start talking?
You're fine.
Okay, real quick. I just want to ask this one question, and Miles, I'll pass it right back to you. Have you ever had multiple women in rotation sexually and they all know about each other?
Yes.
Okay, and how long have those situations lasted?
Months.
Have you ever had non-monogamous relationships?
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Okay, Miles, you got it.
Okay, man. Okay, so what's the difference then, caller?
Well, I guess I'm trying to figure out, how do I go about telling a woman, hey, listen, I want to have kids with you, but I don't want to commit to you, only you, but I do want you to have my kids. How do I
Wait.
Hey, man.
But if you've had non-monogamous relationships, then all you got to do is just let them know, hey, I'm trying to do this. What's up?
Oh man. Hey, caller, what's your name again, man?
Mike,
man, I appreciate that, Mike. Listen, your words expose you, and then that's a straight quote from Miles here. I'm just letting you know, you said the word commitment. You want to have kids, but not a commitment. And if you're used to having a non-monogamous relationship, you know that you're still committing to whatever arrangement you guys had, especially dealing with the kids and things like that. These are choices that people make. So if you were able to have these relationships and all the women knew about each other, what is the difference between then and now, even with your more maturity? Because you have to be more mature to bring kids in this world, to go about it and take care of them and have the influence over the women who have these children to make sure it's a harmonious experience and environment. So there is no difference between letting them know before compared to now. Only thing is, you would have to deal with people that want to be in that style of relationship with you, and you would have to understand the pros and cons of that on both sides and still want to do that. Just like if you say, hey, I don't want a monogamous relationship with you, but I do want children with you. Well, that means that she now can go outside and have relations with other people, and possibly one of them might want to be exclusive with her. And now you have a child with somebody that you're not even with anymore. So you have to figure out what style of relationship you want. Are you talking about polyamorous type of style relationship? Are you talking about, you just have children with somebody, you just have a baby mom out there that's not with you, she's doing her own thing? Like, you got to really figure that out on what you can deal with, what you can take, and then go from there. But, is this something sure you want to do? Have you looked at all the factors? Do you know anybody that's even doing this? Have you talked to them? I was going through, when I was in college, we had a homie that had 3 girlfriends that he was living with at the time. And he complained about the 3 chicks, how they would kind of gang up on him when he went out. We went out to a bar He was like, man, I got to deal with these chicks, man. Because he looked at his clock and was like, man, it's 3 a.m. He had to deal with all 3 of them. Then one time, and this is when he taught me something. You know, women that all live together, they cycle sync up. So his thought was that there'd never be a moment where he couldn't get none from one of the 3. But they all synced up. So they were all out of commission.
For that same week.
Yeah. For that same week.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
No way in hell. I'm living with 3 chicks, bro. Ain't no way in hell.
Hey, Zach, it taught me something that day. I was like, are you serious? Yeah, they all sync up, man. I didn't even know that. They all sync up. They live together for so long and so close in proximity and everything, they'll start to sync up like that. So, like, there's a lot of different things that you have to know about and understand if that's what you're into. And so a lot of times we jump into stuff without studying it. But there's nothing on this earth that people encourage you to get into without studying it.
But my thing is this, Caller, you're being disingenuous, bro, because you claim you've already had multiple women that you were, you know, sexually involved with, and all of them knew about each other. So if you knew how to do that, then what is I don't understand what the big difference is with having a child with one of them. Or multiples.
I guess this is the thing. I've been trying to see now that I'm getting older. Like I said, I want kids. I want a family. I'm not just looking for casual sex. Like, casual sex is easy, but now when I tell women, look, I want kids, but I'm not trying to, you know, go through the, you know, marriage or any of that. Most times it's like a no type thing. So
caller. Okay, a couple of things. One, you're gonna have some women that don't want to bring any kids into that particular situation. That's just gonna happen. But also, you need to stop telling women you just met that you want kids, bro. Because you got to understand, they're making
not women I just met, but I got you, Zay.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. Let me ask you another question. In your life, the women you've dealt with, has any woman ever expressed to you the desire to mother children with you?
Yes.
Okay, what happened to that woman or woman?
I told her that I want kids, but I don't want to be monogamous. I just want to have kids.
But bro, you just said y'all were okay. Were you monogamous with the woman who said that?
No, we were just, you know, seeing each other.
Okay, and you told her you want to be non-monogamous, and what was her response?
That's when she told me she wanted to have kids. We were having that, and then when I told her what I was into, she was like, "Oh, okay, no, never mind."
Okay, and that's another thing. And shout out to Miles and Lacario, because they talk about 25 women a day, and this is why you have to keep going. Because in order for you guys, the more specific and detailed you are about what you want from women, the more women you got to talk to.
But there's something missing from this, man. I have a nagging suspicion that this guy also wants. I think he's also concerned about the mother of his children fucking with other niggas. That's what I'm thinking. Caller, am I hitting a nerve?
I mean, to a degree.
Of course.
See, there you go. That's why women ain't gonna do it.
So no man wants another man around.
Caller, don't speak on other men. Don't speak on other men, my nigga. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Whether you think you're right or wrong, it doesn't make sense to speak on other men, because the only person who gets affected by your decisions is you and your children. So you don't need to speak on other men and their children. Okay?
Sure.
All right. So that's the real issue here. The real issue is you want to be free to do whatever the fuck you want. You trying to pull I was gonna say Nicolas Cage, but I really mean to say Nick Cannon. You want to pull a Nick Cannon and a fucking the gay football player? What's his name? Is gay, but he's not gay. He got a podcast. Damn.
Oh, Cam Newton.
Cam Newton, that nigga. You trying to pull a Cam Newton / Nick Cannon, correct?
What you mean by that?
So you want to have a bunch of women out there who are your baby mothers, and you want them to have a certain level of allegiance to you, correct?
I mean, well, yeah. Sure.
Okay. Let me ask you this: are you prepared to? Do you have the resources to take care of these kids as far as child support and all this other type of things?
I mean, I make okay money.
No. That wasn't the question.
Not what I asked. Why y'all niggas don't like to answer the questions that were asked? We're grown men talking here, right? You say you 20 something, correct?
28.
If I have child support, I said I make good money.
Nigga, no, I didn't say all that. I said, are you prepared with the resources to pay child support and everything else?
And I say I have good money. I make good money. Yes.
Then just say I got it. Just say that, bro. Just keep it. Okay,
So,
guys, when we real quick. Let me just say this, J. Roman. I'll pass it right back to you, brother.
Yeah.
When we communicate as men, let's just get straight to the point. Because all of that other stuff, the double talking, that's what women do. Women do that. Yeah, I got it.
Go ahead, Jay.
I was just gonna say yes is an answer, and I make good money is a statement.
Facts.
So that was the difference of what you said. Like, are you prepared to, take care? I make good money. Well, but that's not prepared. Are you prepared to take, if you have all these kids, are you prepared to take care of them? Do you have enough money to take care of them? Yes, I do. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Now I know where you're coming from.
Have you done the research to know what kind of child support in your city, in your state? What would the average child support be, and how much can she charge, and all that type of shit, depending on the type of woman you with and how vindictive she is and all that? Are you really prepared to deal with all that?
Okay, well, being honest, I ain't look at all that.
Exactly.
That's why I say you got it.
And let me say this real quick, and I want guys to understand. And I'm not trying to push you towards marriage. I could care less what you do. There are legalities involved when you have children outside of wedlock versus having them while you're married. There are certain things that can happen to you legally when you have children outside of wedlock that don't happen if you're married. I'm just putting that out there. Y'all got it.
But Zach, this is the thing. I got all of this from you. You promote non-monogamy and all of these things, and that's why I want to have kids outside of marriage.
I promote real quick. I promote everything. Anything that men want to do, I'm with you. Just have the right game to do it. That's all.
Can we acknowledge that these are way more than $5 questions? Can we acknowledge that these are way more than free call type questions? Can we acknowledge that?
These are coaching.
And caller, you say you don't have Cash App, but you know that this is a channel that you can super chat on too. You know that, right?
Yeah. I'll do the super chat when I get off.
Whatever. But anyway,
hey, Mike. Hey, Mike.
More free calls. So go ahead, Jay, and then we'll get off the phone and give another person a chance to get a free call.
Hey, Mike. I just want you to understand that. One, I don't promote having kids unless you're married. That's me personally.
I would say that as well.
That's me personally, but but I do promote what Zag is saying. Like, if you want a lifestyle a certain way, then hey, get that lifestyle. But however, you're gonna have to be honest about that and let the people make the choice, and you're gonna be strong enough to be able to maintain that lifestyle. Now, I don't know if you really want what you want, because it's very hard for you to have it closed on their end but open on your end. So
let me,
go ahead, nah. So you might want to look into it a little more. I don't know why you guys are so comfortable with jumping in stuff without even really looking into it and talking to people and joining some blogs about it and things like that. Asking people like, people that got real experience in these things. There's a guy on this channel or a guy related to this group that has some real experience in this stuff.
Yeah, you need to get a coaching call with Lucario. That's what you need to do.
So. I agree.
But this is where we'll leave you, caller, because this is a free call. All right.
All right.
Take it easy, brother. Yeah. We got 2 free calls left, guys. 2 free calls left. 844-672-7300.
You want to get back to this?
This question, right? So, shout out to Joe Blash once again. He said, "So if you're super confident and your girl tries to chip at your armor, is there a way around that, or do you got to charge her?" All right. So here's the thing. So I'm looking at the language, Joe Blast. I got to look at the language, right? So here's the thing. If you're super confident, right, before you start getting into her chipping at your armor, you have to ask yourself, where is your super confidence? If you're that super confident, then you really shouldn't be taking the things that the girl says that seriously, to the point where you even thought she was chipping at your armor. You really should just be, When I say running the game, meaning just running your program the way you run it, knowing, and when your girl is just being insecure and talking bullshit, so you don't need to really answer her questions. You can either change the subject or just let her know that those are not the type of questions that you answer, and leave it at that. And if she allows herself to get to the point where she's becoming disrespectful, then yes, there might be a point where you have to demote or charge her. Okay, so it's really, the whole super confident part that exposes, like, the fact that you're asking the next half of that question exposes the fact that the confidence is not that super. You see what I'm saying? And we all, and I'll say this, and I got you, Kay, but we all, I've suffered with this as well, where I have a certain level of confidence, but then you get into a certain state, or I get into a certain state with a woman, and it leads to a level of vulnerability. And because, you quote unquote love her, you feel a certain way, and there's a level of vulnerability, and you try to accommodate her emotions, right? It does something to the structure of your program, and you have to be careful with that, right? And then, to be honest, that when it does something to the structure of your program and things start to falter, at some point you will have to charge her, not because she was chipping away at your armor, but because you allow that vulnerability to infect the rest of your program. You understand?
Yeah, a self-inflicting wound.
Exactly. And it happens to the best of us. You know what I'm saying? It's happened to me multiple times, and it's something that we got to learn from, which is why, shout out to Lucario. You got to keep him in the dark. You got to know what conversations to have and not have. And then there are times where you got to know that, look, certain questions I'm not going to fucking answer no matter what you say. And if you can't deal with that, then she's going to have to charge herself to the fucking game. You understand? So if you're super confident, there's certain levels, there's certain questions that she's not even supposed to fucking ask you at all. You leave her, you fucking shut that shit down. And if she can't take it, if she, a lot of women love to talk that shit about, I don't feel seen in this relationship. Well, if being seen or feeling seen is more valuable than actually being in a relationship with me, then pack your bags, bitch, and it's time to go. So, Joe Blast, it's one of those questions that you really got to understand, that the ultimate answer to your question is to run your program from a place of 100% tight ass game. You understand? Where you don't even let her chip at your fucking armor, because there's nothing she can do to chip at your fucking armor if your game was that tight.
Well, but not only that, your confidence doesn't derive from acceptance.
Exactly.
Your confidence doesn't derive from women having sex with you. Your confidence doesn't derive from a woman telling you you're good in bed, or you're handsome, or that she loves you or likes you a lot, or that you're wonderful or great. Your confidence should never derive from anything that people tell you. Least of all a woman.
Facts.
Like, and I don't say least of all a woman to denigrate women. I say it because vagina has power to weak-minded niggas.
Facts.
Right? So if you're dealing, the most dangerous person on the face of this planet is a woman that a man is sexually attracted to. Like, period. Because guys have no scruples, guys have no boundaries, and a lot of you literally, and shout out to Miles, you're talking about how you flexible. Y'all just y'all throw caution to the wind, and y'all just cave in to the whim of a woman easily. But I want to say this before I start glitching again. Am I good now, fellas? Am I good?
Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
All right, real quick. Jay Roman, you was talking earlier about something that your grandfather told you about the music, the rap music. And what he was telling you, and what I want guys to understand, is he was saying, watch who your influences are. Be mindful of who and what you are influenced by. And if you pay attention to social media, he prophesies what's happening. People are so influenced by social media, their minds have been poisoned. They can't even look at reality and see reality now.
Yep, it's crazy. All right, guys, remember we still have 2 free calls left. We got 2 free calls left, guys. And the phone number again is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300. All right, we still got 2 free calls left. Go ahead.
I would say this about the Joe Blast question. Since he uses the word armor, and I don't know if you guys ever watched that Luke Cage series.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Right. So Luke Cage is bulletproof, freaking grenade proof and rocket proof and whatever. But they still come at him with a pistol.
Right.
Right. So they didn't threw all this stuff at him, and then you still got a guy that he just seen. The machine gun didn't do nothing with him. He didn't threw this guy this way. And then the last guy is sitting there with a pistol and he still fires it. Doom. Doom. And Luke Cage kind of turns around and looks at him like you didn't just see me do all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm bulletproof, man. You ain't learned that by now. And the thing is, it's like I kind of look at it like that. Like your armor from within.
Yeah.
And their little jabs and remarks and stuff. Sometimes you just look like you must be having a bad day today, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Go relax or something. Or sometimes you ever have them say something, you be like, man, you kind of went kind of deep for that one, right? Like kind of way back. Like anyway, whatever. Like it shouldn't affect you to the point where every little thing they say is this dig or something that you feeling like they're going to be them no matter what relationship, because you'd be charging a whole bunch of them for just trying to see if they can move you a little bit. The thing is that you have to be strong all with on your own and have that set.
Facts.
Period. Now, if it gets to be too much, like too many times, then yeah, okay, well, bye. But at the same time, like you're never going to get a perfect woman. That's just not. They're not going to be perfect.
Right.
We're imperfect individuals and perfect human beings. You ain't gonna never get a perfect woman.
Right.
Just like, one of them bullets might get through, but it's your job to push that bullet right back out and be like, nah, that ain't me.
Right.
That's because you do this. You sit back, man, do I do that? No, push that bullet out, man. That ain't me. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. So, just be mindful, because some of y'all be charging stuff that just like,
you see
that shirt didn't look good. Oh, charge it to the game.
One of the, and this is a part of the vetting process, guys, where knowing what things to take seriously and what things to realize is just bullshit insecurity. You understand? Like you there are times when you literally got to save a woman from herself, meaning that you basically have to rescue her from insecurity. And sometimes one of the ways to rescue her from her own insecurity is to literally not give it any fucking energy. Like you literally cannot give it any energy. You gotta change the subject. You gotta grab her and smack her on the ass and tell her to go make you a sandwich. You gotta, grab her and just fuck the shit out of her. Or sometimes you gotta just go. Sometimes, like, let's just say you and your chick is chilling or whatever, or let's just say you at her crib, or let's just say y'all live together. Or whatever it is, and she start acting a certain way. Sometimes you just got to leave her with her thoughts and go somewhere. Do you understand what I'm saying? And let that shit breathe on its own. Because when you give any type of energy or power or attention to insecurity, it's like a cancer. It's like a virus that spreads. You really have to be careful. Do you understand? And some of us men is like, sometimes we don't know the difference between, I would say taking care of your woman and like being accommodating or taking care of your woman for real, and then feeding into her insecurity. You understand? There's a thin line a lot of the time.
You enabling her.
You're and again, I'm saying this because I have experienced this. I've made these mistakes. I know what I'm talking about. And then you answer one question, and then that question leads to two, and then that second question leads to a third and a fourth, and it never fucking stops. And then you realize, oh shit, I shouldn't have answered the first question.
Yep.
You understand? And again, a woman's insecurity it's a virus, bro. It's a cancer that spreads like wildfire. You understand? And then, well, like I said, there's also a point where it goes from her being insecure to that insecurity going to full blown disrespect. And then that's when you have to say, listen, this is like, because again, if she's allowing her insecurity to mean more than actually being with you, then you gotta cut it off. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know.
We got a couple of super chats. Flawless with the $4.99. Shout out to the panel. Appreciate the game. Also, we have Steven _ motherfucking Mac with the $9.99 cigars. I'm gonna smoke one right after we get off this joint right here.
Yes, sir.
And Miles, you said something. You can get caught up and you can literally become obligated to a woman's insecurities. You become the gatekeeper of her insecurities. And that's a job nobody wants. That's like being a greeter, a Walmart greeter. You don't want that job. You don't want that job, right? So and Miles, you said something else. You was like, sometimes you got to save women from themselves. And the reason why you got to save women from themselves is because women's insecurities can fuck up a good situation.
Facts.
Yeah.
All the time. And all the time. And this is why, as a man, you have to be on point. This is why consistency is so important, because it keeps the inconsistencies, it keeps the insecurities in check from the woman. Your consistencies, now they don't completely keep them in check because women can't help themselves. They get insecure about every goddamn thing. So it don't matter what you do, the insecurities will still seep up under the door. But that's where, shout out to Miles, your masculine identity comes in at, where you know how to lead the situation, and you have to discern what to take seriously and what to let her sit with. Like, sit over there by yourself with them feelings. I'm gonna be over here.
Yeah. And shout out to Kobe Lean for the $19.99 super chat. He said, respect to you guys with the fire emojis. Appreciate you, Kobe Lean, for showing appreciation for the show and what we do. Guys, speaking of which, we still have 2 free calls. I know y'all got important questions, man, because y'all see what the previous 2 free calls were showing. And I don't want nobody to think I'm trying to ridicule anybody. I'm just trying to show y'all that what we do is actually important, because these questions that these guys call in with are actual serious. These are serious topics, bro.
Very in-depth questions. That can't really be answered in a phone call.
Exactly. It's crazy.
I just wanted to add something to what you were saying, Miles and Zag, is that to have that distinction, to know exactly what she may need at that time, you have to have a tool belt of experience to know what that is.
Real talk.
Right? So you got to be able to, and that's the part that I have issues with, is that a lot of guys charge it to the game because they don't have that tool belt to see how to maintain, how to guide a relationship. So instead of guiding the relationship and saving him for herself, like Zab would say, and like you're saying, is that you got to have that tool belt of experience and things like, okay, let me pull this out today. Like, now we ain't gonna be having this argument. We're about to take this trip, this ride. So I don't know, go upstairs, take a nap, and when you come down, then we'll leave. Right. So like just a whole bunch of different stuff that you could do to continue to guide your relationship, if that's at that point, that tool belt of experience. Exactly. So everything doesn't have to be charged. It has to be directed. And that's the thing. You got to have the experience to direct
and manage.
And your relationship is like landscaping. You got to prune the bush every now and again. You know what I'm saying? You got to pluck the weeds out of the grass, because if the weeds grow, it's going to overtake the healthy grass. That's what. So you got to get out there and actually pull the weeds from your lawn and shit. Right. And that's kind of the relationship, because a woman's insecurity is like a parasite. It's like a tapeworm. You know what I'm saying? That's what that motherfucker is. You know what I'm saying? So it's always gonna be. It lays dormant. It never completely goes away.
Right.
So but when it does rear its head, you got to be ready to chop it off. Like, get that shit out of here.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Look, real quick. Let me say this real quick. I was watching ESPN, and this is how important leadership is. I was watching ESPN the other day, and they had a little debate about what should be done with joint practices, right? Because the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints, they had a joint practice, and there was a fight or a scuffle. So the NFL fined each team, like the whole organization. The Saints got fined $500,000, and the Cowboys got fined $500,000. So some of the guys on the panel was like, well, I think they should fine the individual players. Let me tell you why they're not going to do that. Okay, and I need guys to understand the importance of leadership. The reason why they fined the organizations it's because they're basically saying, get your house in order.
Y'all
are the leaders. Y'all should not have y'all players down here swinging helmets at each other, throwing punches at squaring off with each other. This is ridiculous. So they're not going to find the players because the players are the followers. The players are the employees. They're going to find the employers, the leaders, the CEOs, the coach. Y'all get fined. Y'all are the leaders. See, people don't understand that it trickles down. Right? As a man, it trickles down. That's why you delegate shit to women. When we talk about women learning shit from you, part of a woman submitting to you is your ability to delegate within the relationship, right? The only way that's going to happen is if a woman not only respects you, but she has to admire you. That's how leadership works. You cannot this is why you can't put the onus on the woman. The relationship is 100% the man's responsibility. At all times.
Yep. That's a fact, man. All right, guys. Like I said, call in. Go ahead and call it 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300. Go ahead and call in.
Y'all crack me up with these slave analogies for football. And it ain't nothing slavery about it, man.
Fruit of Life says, if a guy is truly secure, how can he ever be knocked down? It doesn't seem he would allow that woman around him long enough to even give her the opportunity to show that type of negative behavior.
I think he was responding to Joe Blass's.
I think he was responding to that. Yeah. So, and that's not really a question, right?
Yeah, so. That's a statement, really. So
I want to say this though, because what he's saying is that we're imperfect human beings.
Right.
All of us.
I'm with you, Miles. There's some times that I get caught up too much. Like, hold on, what the fuck am I doing?
Right.
No. I said no because I said no. Like for the betterment of this relationship, I'm have to say certain things. Maintaining, directing, and managing doesn't mean you bend over backwards for every whim of the family. You have to set for the betterment of the totality of the family and the direction that you're going. Sometimes you got to say, hey, we're not doing that. But it don't matter about the buts. It don't matter about nothing else. This is how we doing it. And you got to be able to do that. And all the sad faces that come about and all this other stuff. And your woman going, well, babe, can we do that a little bit for him? No.
Nope.
No. We're not
all that
doing that.
Hey, listen real quick. And for, this is for you guys too. If y'all haven't already, there's a movie on Netflix called The Last House. Please check that out, man.
I've been wanting to see that.
Check it out because you want to talk because the movie itself, the father in the movie, he did his thing when it came to providing for his family and making sure his family survived. Make sure y'all watch that movie.
Wow,
man.
great. I'm about to check it out because usually they do dads wrong.
No. Shout out to the writers of this movie. Good movie, man. Check it out. Really, really. Yeah, it's called The Last House, and it's like one of the newest movies. It's a Netflix-based movie too.
I saw it. You know how when you get reminders,
a
movie. So I hit the reminder, so I checked it, but I've been meaning to watch it. So I'm glad that you.
I watched that shit the other night. That shit I really enjoyed. I was entertained and everything thoroughly. It was good. Right. But guys, go ahead and call in, man, or if I got more questions, put it in the chat. Let me see. We got about 15-20 minutes left to the show, so please do not wait to the last minute because niggas got shit to do.
So he says, I have a coworker I like. Y'all. Okay, let me finish this question. I have a coworker I like, and I messed things up Friday for real. How can you mess things up with a woman? Okay, I was trying to date her. God damn it! See, I can't even finish this shit. It's all fucked up.
Zach, stay focused, bro.
Okay. What should I do? Keep in mind, I only meet women at work and church activities. Church women ghost me. Okay, y'all take it from here because I'm so irritated by this whole question. Y'all take it from here.
Oh man. Keep in mind, I only meet women at work and church. Oh, okay.
Young John, the sauce god. We gonna pause on your question and give you an opportunity to call in.
Yeah, we got free.
There's a free call. There's a free call. So why not call in and ask this, and so we can get a real perspective of what's going on? Because I need to know how you messed up, and then you switch from messed up to only meet women here or there. Apparently, there's a third place that's at work too. So I'm just saying, like, hey, call in. There's a free call. Let's give you some time to do that and just ask the question, man.
Facts.
We tell you guys, and I'm not going to answer.
The number is scrolling on the screen. My bad, man.
The number is scrolling at the bottom. 1-844-672-7300. Did I get it right? Did I get it? Yes.
Yeah. 1-844-672-7300. Go ahead and call in. You got 2 free calls left, man. Come on.
So this, I'll just say this real quick, and I want you guys to understand. We all know that work office romances happen. We know that people fuck at work.
Oh.
The problem with you guys is you guys don't know what you're doing. I don't think guys understand that you could get fired from a job for fraternization. Okay, I don't know if you know that, right? So if you fuck up at work, and I need you guys to understand this about women. If you're dealing with a woman at your job, and even if you don't get a chance to fuck, if she feels uncomfortable at all by your presence, she will get you fired. Or she will try to, at least. I need you guys to understand that. Women, so if you're at work, you need to be very mindful of how you're moving and what you're doing. A lot of you guys, you think you're in control. You control nothing. You control nothing. And he says, I have a coworker I like. What do you like about her, bro? How do y'all like what? And this is a real question. I want someone to answer this question because I'm dying to know the answer. How do y'all like women that have done nothing for you?
Nothing.
How?
Not motherfucking thing.
How? It's impossible for me to like a woman. Number one, if I hadn't had sex with her, like she's not even in a running to be liked.
Right.
She's not even in a category to be like if we ain't fucking. It ain't happening. So William Kahn with the 10, he says, raising children 9, 11 years old is so similar to dealing with women. Shout out to the game. Yes, there are a lot of parallels between dealing with women and children. Women, I know y'all don't like that, but it's true. It's just true. And I'm not calling women children, of course, but when it comes to dealing with the emotions and the psyche of children and women, it's very similar.
Oh, it's the Friday. All right. William Kime, shout out William Kime with $10 super chat. He said, raising 9 children and 11 year. Oh, raising children 9 and 11 years old is so similar to dealing with women. Shout out to the game. Real talk. I don't doubt that. So we got 803. 803. Can you hear us? 803. Can you hear us?
Yo, it's Young John. I'm taking the free call.
All right. How old are you?
31.
31. All right. What's your question here, buddy?
So, yeah, I asked that question because, like, when I go out with my brother, which is usually when I go out, like last time I went out was to go to scripture study, right? But when I be out, most of the time be out with my brother and mom and stuff, and they don't like me interacting with other women because of religious reason. But with this woman, like my brother knows her.
No, stop right there. I caught something. I just caught. No, I got to stop you. I just caught something because in the chat when you asked the question, you said I only talk to women here, here, and here, and just now you said your family doesn't like when you interact with women. So you literally allow. No, caller, listen. Hold on. Let me caller. Hold on. Caller, let me finish my talk. Caller.
Hey, hold on, Kate, for a second.
All right, I got you.
Caller, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to, when we say stop or hold on, we need you to stop because it doesn't make sense you keep doing that and trying to talk over us, bro. Or else I'm gonna have to give this free call to somebody else. All right. All right. Go ahead, Kay.
Okay. So, caller, are you allowing your family members to dictate you talking to women, where and when you talk to women?
Only if I'm around them.
What?
Only if he's around his dad or his mom.
My mom or my brother.
Or your brother, yeah.
Okay, caller, are you on a spectrum?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know there are dating websites for people who are on the spectrum, autistic, Asperger's, all that type of shit?
Yeah, I deleted like most of my dating apps because my mom doesn't trust them. Like, I'm talking to a girl off the dating app right now, but she's like,
bro, are you letting your mother dictate your dating life and choose? Caller, stop. Are you allowing your mother to dictate your dating life?
Yeah.
I'm quite sure that your family has had your back, and they've done a lot to help you and guide you to this point. I think that you're just gonna have to be honest with them and letting them know you're trying to date and meet some people and get to know some ladies. So I don't know if you need to have that conversation with your brother or with your mother, where you sit down and say, if they want to continue to help you to go from this point further on how to help you with that. They can't just starve you from it and expect you not to want to interact with somebody. So, but at the same time, I think you have to be honest and let them know where you at and what you want too. And make sure they hear you. So you might want to talk to your brother.
I think they take advantage of him. I think they take advantage of him, and that's why they try and control his shit.
Well, I don't know you and the spectrum and how they helped you so far and the things they do. Your living situation. There's a lot that has to play with how much you move and operate on your own. Your family could be doing a lot for you. So at the same time, though, you have to update your family on what you are thinking, what you are trying to do and accomplish.
I do.
So, caller, I'll say this. I'm gonna leave you with this, and the reason why I can't say too much, because it's clear and evident to me that your family, your mother in particular, they have too much influence in your life. In order for you to really get help, you would have to get private one-on-one coaching, but you would literally have to move away from your family so they can no longer influence you. As long as they're influencing you, any advice you get, it won't really help you in the long run.
Yeah, but can he afford to be without that help from the people who know him
exactly
based on his actual condition, though?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Or maybe you get a phone call where somebody can help express stuff to your brother. At least I'm surprised your brother ain't helping you with this matter now. You're like something to say, hey, yeah, let's sit down. I want to get wet one time. Something.
It's my religion and stuff like that, and he don't really. He's the type where he don't like women right now. He focuses more on himself.
Okay. No, caller. Your issue,
yeah,
your issue is bigger than your religion, right? Because it's not a hindrance to your dating life if you're religious, right? The issue is the fact that you're on a spectrum. There's a lot of there's awareness that you lack.
Right. And women will take advantage of you. Women out there will take advantage of you, brother. And your family knows that, which is why they're probably playing so close to the chest. They're trying to protect you. So
but they're hurting them at the same time.
Yeah, they're hurting them. But family responds out of fear instead of out of love and what's actually best for the person. So, sometimes it could be a hindrance, but at the same time, it should be taken seriously, because if you don't see the world the way most other people see the world, a lot of people will see that as a disadvantage, and they will use that disadvantage against you. So
try to take advantage of you.
That's a fact. So you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. But I honestly think if you go look up those dating apps that are for people on the spectrum, maybe you could introduce that to your family, and then maybe they can help you with that.
Yeah, you caller, I would highly suggest.
The only dating app they like is the church one. Let me see what it's called.
Go back to it. Caller, real quick, before you hang up. Why don't you do this? Why don't you get an online dating consultation with Mr. Lucario and April MC? Let them know the sites you're interested in, so that way they can help you with that. They can help you better with that than probably anybody else. Because you.
Wait, it's one app. I'm trying to find the name of it. Hold on.
Wait, who you said, Lucario?
Lucario and with the online dating joint. Because he's talking about the online dating.
That's what he said. So hey, next time you call into, why don't you call in with your brother?
Call in with your handler.
he ain't trying to learn game like me.
He said handling shit.
I'm just like I'm not gonna knock your family from trying to protect and help you out.
Mutual, by the way. That's the app I was trying to think of.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna knock your family for trying to protect and help you out, but there's a disconnect on what you really want and what they are helping you and allowing you to do. So you need to talk to your family and maybe get them to call in and talk with Zag on one of these private councils here with your brother, and maybe at least y'all can get on the same page of something you trying to do.
And caller, I've done that. I've done that where a guy set up a consultation for his brother, and they both was on a call. So
Saigon, you ain't right. Saigon, you ain't right, man.
On another note, I got a conference next month. So how do I let me make sure I got the bid down right and all that.
Oh, this nigga talking. So you be getting coaching. You be getting coaching.
Steve, go.
That's why Steve had the phone right there.
Oh, so you're already on it. All right, man. What's it? Okay.
He said, "Hang up the phone." Hey, go back to Steve.
Oh Lord, bro. Hey, that's my Leo though, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Man, appreciate you, brother.
But but still, let me make sure I have things down right because I'm walking my dog right now and they ain't hearing me. But yeah, so I think I know the bid. So basically, what do I do if they first ghost me after I text them or they don't want to call me?
What do you think you should do? Okay, hold on. Mm-hmm. Caller, what do you think you should do if a woman ghosts you? You tell us what you think you should do.
Wait a day for their response.
Well, no. So if a woman ghosts you, you think you should wait?
Wait a day and see if they respond, or wait and see if they respond.
No. Caller, listen to the question I'm asking you. If a woman ghosts you, you think you should continue to wait?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Let's prefer meeting women in person.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you out on this one. And this one, what is a ghost to you? What does ghost mean to you?
There we go. We need a definition.
When they don't respond.
Okay, so if they're not responding,
there you go.
Waiting a day does not mean that they're going to respond because they ghosted you. They're not responding. So you're no longer looking for their response. So at this moment, you would just delete the number and say, farewell, on to the next one that I meet.
All right.
There's more. No,
but there's more. That was a free call, man. Yeah, get on a call with your peoples and shit, so you could be, do what you need to do. All right.
Yeah, make sure they have that power of attorney too, bro.
They don't want to really call. They like let me say something. They want me to meet someone, somebody decent. You know what I'm saying? As in,
okay. All right, man. We understand.
They want to go to church. They want to, you know what I'm saying?
All right. I gotta go. This guy.
I think you're misunderstanding the assignment. So,
yeah, he's gone. I have to hang up on him. But anyway, we got one free call left, guys. We got about 10 minutes left to the about 5 minutes left to the show. We got one free call left. If y'all want to use it, or it'll go into the books, and y'all miss your chance to use it because we're not saving it for the next show. That's not how free calls work.
Absolutely not. So Limitless Wolf says, Miles, one time you said a woman saying you're too good for her is disrespectful because she's dictating your value. Could you elaborate and explain how it's not just her admitting she would fuck it up?
Well, the ultimate like idea of that is just understanding that all you need for a woman to do is to follow your lead. So if she's making statements and assumptions and explaining what she thinks about the situation, then yeah, ultimately that's disrespect, because the only way that a woman really respects a man is by following his lead. And if she's doing anything else but what he asked her to do, then yes, that's disrespect. And so, you know, it doesn't matter. She doesn't need to explain anything. All she needs to do is follow your fucking lead. So sometimes they'll talk and say shit just to save face or whatever. Like, you know, if she's not following your lead, then she doesn't deserve your time and attention. That's all. That's the main idea of that whole thing. So yeah, that's it.
And let me say this, because this goes with the title. Never let a woman feel entitled to you. Access must be earned.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the NFL, they say it stands not for long, meaning what have you done lately? So just because a woman was doing what she needed to do a month ago, that shit don't count no more. Okay, what are you doing today?
Right.
Are you still moving like I need you to move today?
Right.
This is why, and it's funny, right? And I think, Miles, we talked about this before, how women will do ill shit and still expect you to adore them the same way you used to.
Mm.
You know, even though they say and do ill shit, right? But they still expect you to look at them with the same lovingly eyes and shit. Like their behaviors don't change how you view them, right? So even when we talk about relationships, a woman has to understand. Now, a woman should never be insecure about her spot in your life, but she should never feel so secure that she thinks she ain't got work to do.
Exactly. And the thing is this, like, don't be afraid to put her to work. Don't be afraid to let her know what she needs to do. You understand? So, you know, she's too good for me. How do you know that?
Call in, brother. Call in, brother.
How to kill my fear of women. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, call in, brother. Call in. So he says, what do you guys think about me and my woman working? And we both, bro, I'm not, shut up, bro. Okay, that's ridiculous. Okay. What is the lesson you should learn from the last house?
Just watch the fucking movie, man. Jesus Christ.
Bro, these niggas, okay, I think that's it with the questions, man.
All right, then let me kill these lines. Let me kill these lines. Y'all missed out on a free call, so sorry.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
It's a wrap. That's a wrap. So, in closing, guys, again, never let a woman feel entitled to you. Access must be earned. Guys, y'all need to remember this. And if you don't believe in yourself, then what I'm saying ain't gonna make no sense. You have value, guys. There is no such thing as women are born with value and men have to work or work towards theirs or acquire value or all this dumbass shit. The fact that you came out of your daddy's nutsack, you know, you was in your mama's womb, and then boom, your ass is in the world. You already have value because you lived. The fact that you're living as a human being, you have value. You just have to see it. And y'all have to stop just allowing women in your life where they don't demonstrate that they're worthy to be there.
Facts.
Okay. A woman has to, guys, and a woman fucking you is not enough to have access to you beyond sex. If all a woman is doing is showing up and being piped down, then the only position she's qualified for is fuck buddy. Don't elevate her beyond that if she's not demonstrating anything but sex.
Yep. And be careful, because there's a reason why I played that.
Dick is a gift.
There's a lot of women out there that think just because they're fucking you that they deserve this or that. They deserve special treatment, or they deserve to have a title, or they deserve to be considered the main bitch and anything like that. Like, look, when a man and a woman have sex, that is a shared experience.
Facts.
You understand? And let's be honest. Good sex cannot happen with a bad erection. So if anything, it's the man still providing value and providing the experience. Do you understand? So please remember that, guys. A lot of guys think, you know, there's women that think, oh, well, yeah, I show up for you and you get to fuck me and you get to have sex consistently. That's great. But every single time we have sex, stiff dick goes in you.
and let me just say this. Fucking a woman is not an honor. It's not an honor to fuck a chick. Y'all need to stop acting like it's an honor and a privilege to have sex with her. No, it's not. It's not. I'm sorry, it's not.
It's not, bro. Because if you fucked enough women, or if you had sex enough times, you would realize the split. You would realize that the split always falls more on her side. Yep. Because shit, just the fact that they can have multiple orgasms, bro. Fucking multiple orgasm, squirting, convulsing, like all this different shit, hair pulling, spanking, choking, cunnilingus, finger play.
Right there, Miles. I had a chick one time. My nickname was a triple threat, right? Because she was like, fingers, dick, cum. Either way, you can make a bitch come, right? Right. So she used to call me triple threat. So my thing is, if I'm doing this, why would I look at fucking you like an honor when you should be privileged that I'm doing all this to your ass?
Yo, look at guys, I want y'all to understand something. A woman's body is made to receive, right? A man's body is not. So automatically, just by nature, there are more options to stimulate a bitch than there are to stimulate a man. That simply lets you know right there.
You can talk to a woman. You don't even have to physically touch her, and you can have her dripping wet. You can make a woman come without touching her.
Nigga.
The power of a man. Yeah, come on, bro.
Stop.
Y'all think it's an honor to fuck a chick? Make it the fuck out of here.
Stop playing with me, bro. Yo, nigga, you blindfold a bitch and just talk to her.
That's what I'm saying.
Just tell her what to do. Like, walk over there for daddy. Just and then when you feel this shit, it feels like fucking. Your grandmama ever cooked okra?
Yes, that's slimy. That's slimy.
You what? Fuck out of here. And I'm supposed to. It's a privilege. It's a privilege for me to fuck you. No, bitch. It's a privilege for you to be getting fucked consistently and well.
Yes.
A smart bitch would fucking do whatever she needs to do to maintain her fucking position. That's what a smart bitch would do. But when a stupid bitch, and this is going back to Joe Blass's question. It was a very poignant question. When a dumb bitch is going to let the devil, her insecurity, outweigh her desire to stay in her fucking position. You hear what I'm telling you? Fuck out of here, guys. If y'all don't know y'all value by now, then you already lost, guys. You've already lost. You've already lost, guys. I'm telling y'all, man.
And let me say this, because I made multiple videos talking about this. How you know men have immense value and women don't want men to figure it out? Look at the friend zone, aka the phantom zone, aka the Bermuda Triangle of dating. The fact that the friend zone exists, it epitomizes the extreme value that men have beyond sex.
Facts.
The fact that a woman would put you in a friend zone, she's basically saying, I need access to your masculine presence on a consistent basis, but I don't want to fuck you though. Right. But the value you have supersedes sex and I need access to it. I need guys to understand the value of you. And women don't want you to know how valuable you really are, because if you did, you wouldn't put up with the bullshit.
Yo, I spoke to a family member just the other day, and they was telling me that there's this guy that talk to them from time to time. They don't really like him, and they was like, yeah, I blocked him, and then it was like, but a couple of days later, I unblocked him, and I was like, why'd you do that? And it was like, well, I don't know if I ever might need to call on him to help me out with stuff. And I was like, I'm on the phone with this family member, and I'm like, you see, I didn't bother to get into it because it would have been a whole nother conversation. But I'm like, you see how these fucking females behave, bro?
They collect these niggas, bro.
Like fucking
like baseball cards.
Stones.
Yeah, like they collect niggas, and then what they'll do is they'll put some of y'all on ice, meaning you're still in their phone, but like you said, Miles, they know at any given time they will call you and you will answer.
Mm-hmm.
They know that about you already.
He was like, yeah, I thought about it and I had to unblock him because I might need him for something later on. I'm like, oh my. And niggas still don't know they fucking value. But anyway,
still don't know. Yep.
Anyway, we're gonna get out of here.
I'm just laughing because I've been sitting here and watching the chat start to get a little more alive. It's been alive during the whole show, but y'all was talking about the okra and it's like cats is like, yeah, they hopping in on that, and that's the thing that get them caught up though, because just because you having sex with a chick consistently for 3 months, next you talking about girlfriend,
right,
boyfriend, and they have really done nothing but the same time that she done got wet and all this other stuff and juices flowed and she did that same stuff with somebody else before. So like and now you trying to this is going what the stupid stuff they be singing now, this is my the one and wifey and like all this other stuff. The thing official. This is she did all these other my homie, my dude, whatever they be saying these days, because you just consistently had sex and that's the thing is you easy. You talk about a lot of dudes be like they don't respect the easy woman, right? They think it's easy, but at the same time you easy, right? All she had to do was go over there and get something from you that made her feel good, and now you trying to put her in position. She didn't really do any work.
She didn't do nothing.
Just went over there.
Yeah,
and we didn't. Everybody done fell for the trap at one point in time. Then they realized, like, hold on, you ain't did nothing. In fact, if brothers really want to be honest, ain't a lot of just good pussy out there. There's just not.
No.
There's just not. Now, I'm not saying there's anything.
But Jay,
good.
Women think they're straight because they have a pussy.
Yeah, like they know.
I'm gonna show you something. Keep talking. I'm gonna show you something real quick.
If you really follow what I'm saying, like I ain't saying the sweet velvet ain't nice. What I'm saying is good though. Like I'm talking about, good without your work. The kind that make you curl your toes. Like really, how many times have you seen one that made you curl your toes up? Like, hold on, wait a minute, stop that. And I'm just because they don't put the effort towards that because you guys are too busy. Like, oh, let me make you feel this way. Let me make you feel this way.
Jay Roman, real quick. This lady right here, and he don't even have to like your kind of cookie. He's just happy to have one. This is what women think of men.
Yeah.
This is what women really think of men. He should be just happy that he get to run up in some pussy every now and again. This is what most women really think about guys.
And they yes. So yeah, you're gonna take me out because I let you do this thing for me, or you're gonna take care of me, you're gonna protect me, you're gonna give me everything that you have built because I'm giving you something that I gave to anybody else at the same. Like, no, the thing is go ahead, Mom.
No, I'm just saying, like, sex in itself is therapy, bro. Like, do you know what y'all doing for a bitch when you fuck a bitch? Do you know what you're really doing for a bitch and doing to a bitch?
Stress leaves her body.
What?
Stress will come down those sugar walls. Yes, it will.
And I'm not saying it don't feel good to us. Of course it does. But nigga.
And we be standing up. Hey man, she ain't never had it like that before.
Yes, she has. But Miles, that's some real shit about sex. Sex is a stress reliever. That's a fact. It does relieve stress. If you think about it, sex is like smoking a joint, blunt, drinking.
It's even better. It's real good after you smoke a joint.
Oh, right after sex. Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Hell yeah. But hey, we could be here for a minute. I gotta go, man.
Let's get up out of here. What's going on with you, Miles?
Yeah. So, guys, go to Cunningham Elements, get y'all cologne and y'all soaps and stuff. Check Lucario. He's going live at 5. So make sure y'all go to Lucario's channel live at 5. Go to shoplucario.com. And also tomorrow, check us out. Real Game, No Theory, 12 noon Sunday. Shout out to 1950 Steve the Dean, Miss Lucario, Kazak, and myself. We'll be out there tomorrow. Appreciate y'all, man.
Where they can find you, Jay?
Always at J Roman way at not Yahoo, but at gmail.com. Spelled J by itself, ROMANWAY at gmail.com. I do consultations with individuals. Just that's the way to contact me, through the email. And like always, man, I appreciate Zach having me on the show.
Facts.
For the callers, I appreciate you callers. I definitely like, being able to break down a situation better than just reading it and assuming different factors of it, but actually, breaking it down to really help you. So, appreciate that. And I'll see y'all tomorrow on the Real Game No Theory show. Real entertaining for me, and I still watch it too, man.
Sir.
All right. So appreciate y'all brothers coming through. Guys, if you need your consultations, look in the description. The links are there. The Patreon links is there. The channel membership links is there. Until tomorrow, we're going to holler at y'all. Peace.